And we're back with more of Seduce Me, the Otome. Our main goal right now is to have Sam be our beau, and we're here at the house party. Thank you.
So, are you prepared for tonight?
Sort of. Which one should we pick? To be honest, no. As ready as I'll ever be, I guess. I couldn't deny that I was nervous, but I had to try. This party was more than what it seemed, and I had done all that I could to prepare for it. Now it was all up to fate. The other boys smiled assuringly at me, which made me feel a little better about everything. I looked at my phone and marked the time. Almost right on cue, the doorbell rang. I gulped. Here comes Dad. Yeah, feel your dad's aura behind the door. Sam and Eric quickly rushed to the door and opened the double doors wide to reveal my parents, both dressed in their best. Hi, guys. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Oh, my. I didn't know your bequeathment came with servants.
Bequeathment. That's how you say it.
It was probably overlooked. Besides, who would deny good service?
I was completely shocked. My parents didn't question the boys. So, yeah, basically, as we figured out the last time, the boys used their powers to make sure that they didn't question anything. Yeah, started to intently at the parents. Yeah, so they were controlling them in a way. Yeah, yeah.
I guess the servants counted as belongings to the house.
Yeah, they were lying on the floor, so why not? Mother quickly rushed to me and gave me a large hug, and I hugged her back, inhaling her perfume. It had only been a couple of days, but living away from the ones who raised me was hard. My mother soon let me go and looked at my outfit.
Gorgeous. You look so lovely. David, look at your daughter and tell her I'm right.
Yeah, but of course her dad's like looking at was inspecting the house.
Your mother's right. You look like you're all grown up.
And then he completely shocked us with this. The world around me stopped as my heart pounded hard in my chest. Did my dad just compliment me? On his own accord? My mother was grinning ear to ear at his words. I was beyond speechless. Thank you, Dad. You really... Of course, he's like, you're so grown up now. Thanks, Daddy! It's like, oh... Wrong word. Quickly returned cold as he looked around the house again.
I assume that you're ready, then, to impress the rest of the guests, correct?
What do you mean?
The entire board from Anderson Toys is coming tonight. Even the vice chairman's son will be coming. All of them will be measuring your potential.
Right, so this was the answering questions as quick as I could. And, yeah, we're gonna do the chairman's son another time. My potential?
To become CEO of the company.
Alright. I knew it. Something was off about tonight, and so she gets all pissed off about this. I looked behind me and I saw Naomi and Susie raise their thumbs at me for encouragement. Yay! As if time zoomed forward, all of a sudden... So this is the quick answering of questions as people come into the house for the party. Shook my hands with many officials and exclusive members, putting on the professional face my dad trained me to have. Many even asked questions. Try my best to reply maturely as possible. Let's see how I do in this.
So, how do you feel living on your own at such a young age?
Oh. Pretty good, actually.
I'm so sorry about your grandfather passing away. It really hit all of us hard.
Thank you for your condolences.
Do you have college plans?
It's still up in the air. Okay, one after another.
What do you think will happen with the company now that your grandfather has passed?
Oh yeah, your questions here. Depends on who's running it.
What do you think of the philanthropic policy the company has?
Yeah.
Do
Sure.
you think the company
Sure.
can expand from just toys?
It's a possibility. So the questions stop, and everybody's having fun, mingling, and Incubi are doing their jobs. Unnerving, yada. Mom comes over and she brings the CEO kid with her.
Honey, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This kind gentleman is the son of the vice chairman.
With my mother stood a man who looked like a couple years older than me. Yeah, we'll get to you later. Okay.
Hi, I'm Andrew Lewis. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Anderson.
Simply nod to him. Andrew was slightly taken aback, but gently smiled and lowered his hand with a... Yeah, we're totally dissing him. My mother smiled at both of us, which made me slightly concerned. Why was she excited to introduce me to Andrew?
So, you organized this party very well, Miss Anderson.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Praise is very much deserved.
Andrew then chuckled nervously, bringing a soft fist to his lip to cover his laugh properly, before smiling at me.
I'm sorry if I seem a little forward. I've just been excited to meet Harold Anderson's granddaughter.
Huh? Why?
He used to talk about you all the time in the office on how you helped him refine his toys. I only attended meetings and heard all of the stories. You helped a lot with the success of the company without having to actually work there.
Thanks. Oh, wow, I didn't know he talked about me. That would explain everyone's fascination with me, and their rather personal questions. I looked at Andrew, who had a kind face, so we're just looking at him. Oh, I felt someone walk up beside me, causing me to turn to them. Next to me was my dad, giving a cold stare to Andrew, who suddenly became tense.
So, you're Jared's son.
Andrew's body twitched slightly, so now he's scared of our dad coming.
You're the one who wants to be the next CEO of the Anderson Company.
You tell him, Dad. So he wanted to take my grandfather's place?
David, leave the poor boy alone.
I'm merely testing the boy's conversational skills. Nothing wrong with that.
No, he's done it with me all the time, and I got slapped for it.
Of course not, sir.
And polite as well. Interesting.
If you'll excuse me.
Quickly, Andrew retreated from my family and into the crowd of people. Stay put. So...
He's not CEO material.
That's because you practically interrogated the young man.
A little questioning shouldn't have bothered him. He's obviously not ready for any title in our company.
I bit my tongue, so we're still mad, Dad. Let us decide before looking at the clock. It was getting close to midnight, meaning that the party was going to be over. So when the party's over, then basically that means that Malix comes in, which is fun, too. Huh? Whose limo's that?
Oh, that must be Lewis's car.
I'll go get him. Stay with your father so you can escort your guests out together.
Yes, Mom. So everybody gets escorted out. Only Suzu, Naomi, and my parents in the incubi were left. Dad looked at me with slight disappointment. What did I do?
I overheard your conversation with our guests. You were stumbling as much as Lewis did.
Hey, I was quite quick before, unlike the first time. I was like, what's going on? Then the questions got skipped on me, so no, I didn't, sir. But I
don't want to hear excuses. I expect that you'll work on your speaking skills while you remain living here.
I think he said this last time, so it doesn't really matter what questions we answer. Yes, sir.
Alright, your mother and I have to leave. I'm sure Naomi and Suzu need to leave as well. Just because it's Saturday doesn't mean you should stay up all night.
Alright.
Thanks for having us. It was a great party. We'll come visit tomorrow or something. Alright?
Good night, sweetie. Come visit us soon.
Okay, well if Dad will allow it. Will do. Hey guys. All four of my remaining guests left the building. All but my dad waving back to me. With the guests gone, I sighed and sat on the staircase, exhausted. Phew, that was tiring.
It's not like you had to do any work, though.
I did Tai Chi with you.
Give her a break, man. She was getting interrogated left and right.
She handled herself the best she could.
As expected, Princess.
Oh, thank you, Eric.
Since you're exhausted, why not head to bed? We can clean up.
Hush, Sam.
Are you guys sure?
Positive. It shouldn't take long.
Ho ho ho! It didn't take long to find you little shits after all.
And then confrontation with him. Shudder ran down my spine as he walked into the room.
Don't worry. No one will hurt you.
Oh yeah, the door is still closed, so he's like behind the door screaming at the door.
Are you sure? Are you really sure?
The door's quickly swung open. Hey, Malix. And girlfriend. Eris.
Oh, what's the matter, boys? You really didn't think I wouldn't find you, did you?
I hoped you would, you piece of...
Raised the gun to Sam's face and instantly pulled the trigger. We all gasped in shock, instinctively expecting to see a bullet run through Sam's face, but...
What the fuck?
What?
What should have been a headshot ended up with a loud but empty blank shot. The pistol echoed its empty shots as the man grew more and more pissed, pulling the trigger over and over again in aggravation. Luckily for my ears, it became quieter after its first shot.
Why the fuck won't you work?
This place is protected.
What did you say, Shrimp?
This place has a seal, protecting it from hellborn magic.
And hellborn guns.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Ah!
So, he gets mad, throws the gun at Sam, who is able to dodge it in time. And, yeah, so as the gun goes into the house, it basically fades.
The previous owner had this place protected by magic, Malix.
So this is Malix, everybody. Say hello. This place is protected by magic?
It would seem that your grandfather had some sort of protective barrier around this house. From the looks of it, it only disables hellborn magic.
So he gets mad at this.
What's stopping me from dragging your asses out and shooting you then?
Okay, and this is where we get to make the choice again. Out of pure instinct, I stepped forward and placed myself between Malix and the boys. With no power, Malix wasn't going to fight. I took that chance to stand up to him instead of being powerless like I was in the dream. So basically we get to make the... So, fuck off, get out of my house, leave them alone. So, it probably do the same thing, but let's do fuck off. Suddenly laughed wildly, staring at me in disbelief.
Whoa! Who let the bitch out of her cage? What is this? A reverse harem or something?
Oh, okay. I'm actually interested. Let's keep going with this. Couldn't be evilly walking close to me. Oh yeah, this is, duck. Because we know what he's gonna do. Started his hand, back from two in surprise as I took a couple steps back from Malix. Step in front of me, yada yada yada. Okay, so let's go back. Whoa! Nope. There. So, leave them alone, get out of my house. Get out of my house.
Whoa! Who let the bitch out of her cage?
Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. Duck. Well, actually, yeah. What? I ducked underneath coming hand. I can't. Okay, what's the difference? You're just gonna duck. Run. No. Okay, so duck. So it's the same thing.
A quick one. I'm liking you more and more.
Back off, Malix!
Don't start acting tough, you pathetic excuse of a demon. You need more protection than her.
Shut up!
Oh, did I make little Matthew cry? Why don't you just grow a pair?
Enough, Malix.
So now we introduce her.
Since when did you get the guts to speak out of place?
We both know you've never controlled me. I want them dead just like you two. But now's not the time.
Fuck off! I know what I'm doing.
Do you? Even if you did fight them, there's 5 against 2. We never win.
Shut up!
Let's go, Malix! We're wasting our time!
So, growling at each other, they leave.
Just wait, pretty boys. We'll get you and fuck you up real good.
Evil laughter. And he then points at us.
And don't think you're safe. Step outside. I dare you.
Yeah, we'll just cut him off. And with that, they left. I felt my knees give out from under me, forcing the boys to quickly turn to catch me.
Whoa! Are you alright?
Yeah, why was he here?
He's been closely tracking us. Our blood trail from the forest must have led him here.
We should have stopped him and finished it here.
For once, Matthew,
Oh my gosh.
I agree with you.
Alright, so Malex enters the story, and we're gonna keep sticking with Sam here. I don't know if we're gonna do the whole learn magic thing, because I don't know what the storyline will be like. So let's see what happens in the next video, shall we? Stay tuned. This is PuZZlePieceZ signing off.